guys, it's going to be a room tour. This is how the bed linen looks like. It's very beautiful, and this is the bathroom. Absolutely gorgeous. It's a beautiful city for shopping. Here you have the Highlight Hotel and the Leonidas chocolate shop. Very delicious chocolate. So you guys should visit Antwerp. Ik ben IT health beauty consultant. Ik maak graag beauty fashion video's. Dus ik bied ook basis Engels Nederlands les. Dus als jullie graag mij leren kennen of jullie graag meer over mij weten en graag kijken op plaknoppend mee, je kunt mijn contact vinden bovenop de graag laat mij weten. Als je wil graag basis Engels les hebben of Nederlands les, of je wil graag een schoonmaakster, omdat ik doe ook graag schoonmaken bij mensen thuis, of als je wil graag gezond houden. So guys, you can use WordPress to build websites, and you can use WooCommerce. WooCommerce is a product of WordPress for building web shop. This is how the chicken looks like. It looks very delicious. Hey guys, check out my delicious meal from Swiss Berry Italian bread. This is so delicious. Hello angels, this is my delicious meal. It is Indomie noodles and fried egg. It's so good, guys. So another awesome way you can earn money is to work for great supermarkets such as Walmart supermarket, Albert Heijn, Derrick, Aldi, Lidl. So these are great supermarkets. In the United States you have Best Buy, you have Albert Heijn. Best Buy is a bit of a supermarket and a shop for buying clothes and all that. So the Best Buy has similar business model as Walmart. If you go on my website Black Noir, that's me, and on my fabulousbeauties.com I'm promoting Best Buy, I'm promoting Walmart. So you can work for these supermarkets and shops to earn money. So they're always looking out for persons. You know, in the Netherlands you have Albert Heijn, Jumbo supermarkets, Derrick supermarket, Lidl, Aldi. So these are very popular supermarkets in the Netherlands. You also have Netto Markt in Rotterdam. So you can work for these supermarkets and earn money. For shops like beauty, fashion shop, you can work for the Benninghams in the United Kingdom. You have the Benninghams in London, the Benninghams in Manchester, Newcastle, Liverpool. In the United Kingdom, that's in the United Kingdom. In Scotland, you have it and you have the Benninghams in Glasgow, you know, in other cities. In the Netherlands, you have the Bijenkorf. The Bijenkorf is very famous in the Netherlands. So you can work for at the Bijenkorf shop, you know. You can work for beauty or at the cosmetic section or the fashion section. At the Bijenkorf in Rotterdam or Amsterdam or Den Haag, they have section for beauty items, section for fashionable items such as, you know, great brands such as Dune, Michael Kors, Chanel, Prada, Louis Vuitton, Fendi. You also have sections for makeup and skincare and underwear. So these shops are always in need of persons, you know, to work for them. So you can always apply as a student and earn some money. So by the way, I'm wearing this lovely dress from Femless. So Femless is a great brand I have been promoting for several years. So the company sent me so many dresses. So I love to wear these dresses on my channel to look good and of course share with you this Chit video. So by the way, I'm going to switch from English and summarize what I've just said in Dutch. Hoi iedereen, bedankt voor het kijken. Vandaag ga ik met jullie delen top hotels. Dus jullie kunnen bij aantal mooie hotels verblijven in Nederland, in België en in andere landen. Dus jullie kunnen online boeken voor hotels. Er zijn mooie hotels in Nederland. You have Supernova hotels, Hilton hotels. You have Victoria Hotel in Amsterdam. Mensen het ook Victoria Plaza Hotel. You have the Citizen M Hotel in Amsterdam. You have Marriott Sheraton Hotel en Solvay Hotel. Dus als jullie een mooie prijs willen hebben, kunnen jullie op booking.com of Expedia bekijken. Very of my gefraagd waarom doe je extra, waarom doe je promoten van hotels. Het is gewoon extra, het is gewoon customer service, laat maar zo zeggen, extra voor buitenlanders en ook voor mijn volgers. Bijvoorbeeld iemand in Abuja, misschien bijvoorbeeld kunnen tegenkomen met mijn blog Abuja, iemand die nooit naar Amsterdam is geweest of wil graag naar Amsterdam gaan, maar weet niets van hotels en zo. Misschien numbers I stumble upon. For example, recently, sorry, I'm going to switch to English. I was just browsing and I was searching Diva Fashion Abuja, Diva Fashion, DIBA Fashion Abuja, and I found my website because I designed for her. So someone living in Abuja has never been to Amsterdam, wants to go to London. For example, if Diva Fashion wants to go to London, probably by reading my blogs and viewing videos of Paris, New York, Amsterdam, might change your mind to go to Amsterdam. So ik ga weer Nederlands praten. Daarom doe ik dit graag om veel mensen te laten weten over Nederland. Nederland is een mooi land, vriendelijk, zijn aardige mensen, super netjes. Dus ik raad jullie aan om mooie hotels te boeken via Expedia of booking.com. Jullie kunnen ook online kijken op de website direct van een aantal hotels. Sommige hotels hebben een website, bijvoorbeeld at Hotel Rotterdam, Citizen M Hotel Rotterdam. Kunt u direct op zijn website bekijken voor mooie prijzen. Jullie kunnen ook gewoon direct gaan en of bellen voor de prijs. So dit zijn de manieren om een goede prijs van hotels te vragen. En voor eten kunnen jullie op Uber iets bekijken voor eten. Dus dit is gewoon Chit video over top hotels in Nederland, top hotels in België en ook top hotels in Nigeria. Nigeria heeft een mooi hotel zoals Hilton Hotel, je hebt Marriott Hotel, 4 Point Sheraton in Lagos. Je hebt ook Hilton Hotel in Abuja. Je hebt ook de Fraser Suites Hospitality in Abuja. Je hebt ook zoveel hotels. Ik heb op blacknut.me op de toppagina bijvoorbeeld Hotel Presidential in Port Harcourt heb ik ook daar genoemd. In de Nederlands heeft u ook heel veel mooie hotels zoals Supernova Hotel. Je hebt Supernova Hotel. Je hebt Grand Hotel Central in Nederland. Je hebt Citizen M Hotel. Je hebt Hilton Hotel in Rotterdam. Hilton Hotel in Amsterdam. Je hebt Novotel in Breda. Je hebt ook bijvoorbeeld Elisabeth Stad en Strand Hotel Elisabeth in Vlissingen. And the cloak collection is how bekend so St. Jury's. So you might be wondering, Ekene Patience, why are you telling us all these? We already know hotels to visit, we already know how to book our hotels, we already know what to eat. So this is extra. Everything I'm doing on Blacknut, that's me, myfabulous.beauties.com, is extra. Some people find it very, very good, and some people say, oh, we already know this. So for example, who likes what I do? Of course, someone without no website. For example, if you have been struggling to get a new good website designer, and all of a sudden I've designed your website, you know, and put you in ekenepatience.org/Becky or ekenepatience.com/Amazon. You know, Amazon already has a website, but it's an extra because, you know, I've been blogging. If you go on ekenepatience.com, you will find that I've been blogging for over a decade. So it's an extra for Amazon because these people that are viewing my website ends up knowing where to buy a nice lovely headscarf. For example, I'm wearing a lovely headscarf from Ketura, right, in Belgium. So someone living in Paris might not have heard about Ketura, but likes African prints or loves African dress or lovely British dresses, right? This is like British design, you know what I'm wearing right now. So if you are living in Paris and you love to have like this British style or British touch to your lifestyle fashion, you can like, okay, I'm living in Paris, France, or Little France, but I want to look like a British girl, British lady. So they might just end up shopping from this company. So that's why I'm promoting Boohoo. For example, because most Dutch girls, they love to look good. So most Dutch women, they love to buy very, very lovely outfits. Sometimes, most of the time, they go to the Bijenkorf. So the Bijenkorf is in Amsterdam, the Bijenkorf is in Rotterdam, and you have the Bijenkorf in Den Haag. So most Dutch ladies, they love to wear good, powerful perfumes such as Chanel, Gucci, Prada, Dior. You know, they also love to wear very beautiful handbags from the brands such as Michael Kors and Louis Vuitton. You know, so they go to these shops to buy lovely outfits such as, you know, the Bijenkorf. So probably a wealthy Dutch woman such as Maxima, the wife of Willem Alexandra, might want to look like an African lady, right? So enlisting Flisco on Black Not Me. By the way, I enlisted Willem Alexandra, who he's the, you know, current king and president of the Netherlands. So I listed him on blacknow.me on the top page. Also, I'm promoting Mark Rutte, is also the minister president of the Netherlands. Okay, so I also enlisted him on Ekene Patience.org, amongst other superstars, you know, from Nigeria, such as Jim Ike and Lizzie Gold. So these ladies are good with acting. So by the way, let me continue what I'm saying. So most wealthy Dutch women, they love to look good, wear good perfumes, you know, look chic, right? So yeah, well, we're naming that chic in Nederland. If praat heel goed Nederlands. Oh, sorry guys, I'm going to switch from British, you know, American English to Dutch. So veel Nederlands vrouw, ze hou van chic te auszien, dus zij wil graag, meestal wil ze graag. In today's video, I'm going to share with you some great hotels in Nigeria, some great hotels in the Netherlands, and also some awesome hotels in the United Kingdom. I promote hotels on my website ekenepatience.com/hotels. Please find the links below this video. I'm going to discuss how you can find good hotels. So if you're looking for great hotels and you are traveling from abroad, probably you're traveling from China, India, Japan, Belgium, Paris, the Netherlands, you can check on booking.com for very affordable rates. So most hotels always advise customers to book online to get cheaper rates. For example, at Hotel Rotterdam, sometimes you may get a room for 80 euros online, and if you do book at the desk, you will get it for 100 euros. The same is applicable to other hotels such as Hilton Hotel, Belma Arena, or the Citizen M Hotel in Paris, or the Ibis Hotel in Paris. So it is highly advised to you know, check online for rates. So you have booking.com, you have Expedia. These are great hotels app you can book. For food, probably you have traveled from China to Belgium and you're looking for a good Chinese restaurant. Of course, most Chinese love Chinese food and most Japanese loves Japanese food. So you can look up TripAdvisor. So Wagamama is a great eatery that is present basically in most countries. You have Wagamama in Amsterdam, Wagamama in, you know, in London, you have it in, you know, in Edinburgh. It's very close to, you know, the bus station at Edinburgh, Scotland. So Wagamama is pretty famous, highly recommended. In the Netherlands, probably you have traveled from London and you're staying at a great hotel such as the Victoria Hotel at Amsterdam Central Station, or you're staying at the Hilton Hotel, Belma Arena, or you're staying at the Ibis Hotel. There's so many great hotels such as the Easy Hotel in, you know, Belma Arena. You also have the Corendum Hotel, you have the Supernova Hotel in Rotterdam, you have the Grand Hotel in Rotterdam, you also have Hotel New York in Rotterdam, Inter Hotel. So these are awesome hotels you may want to stay at. So let's assume you have just arrived from the United Kingdom, or you have arrived from Scotland, or from Belgium, or from Paris. So you may want to book via booking.com, or you may want to book via Expedia in order to get good rates. And for food, if you're an international, you want to eat good food, you may purchase your meal from, you know, by ordering online. So there are so many food companies registered under Uber Eats. So if you have never heard about Uber Eats is a great app for ordering food. Uber Eats is very famous, and most people living in Amsterdam Rotterdam does, use the services of Uber Eats for ordering very delicious meals. So I highly recommend Uber Eats for ordering very delicious meals. So for transportation, Bolt is very known in Nigeria, and Bolt is also known in so many other countries such as Paris, France. So on my website blacknut.me, I promote so many companies under French Delight, Dutch Delight, Nigerian Delight, British Delight. Most companies I found job openings on LinkedIn. So if you have never heard about LinkedIn, LinkedIn is the app for finding jobs. So there are so many jobs online on LinkedIn, so you may be able to find jobs on LinkedIn, Indeed, Recruiter, Most on Board, and many other apps. So you can find jobs on LinkedIn. So what I usually do, I tend to apply for jobs on LinkedIn, and I end up publishing these companies, and of course promoting them at the same time, sending them my proposal via email, a 5 gig approval request. And recently I created acknowledgement letter. So what is acknowledgement letter? Acknowledgement letter means that these companies have read about what I've done. So I just wrote, dear sir, madam, my name is Ekene Patience. I am a website designer. I designed ekenepatience.org, blacknut.me, my fabulous beauties.com, and so on and so forth. Of course, I've designed so many other websites, which I didn't enlist, but I just mentioned a few, and I tend to send it. Afterwards, they read it and they are like, okay, that's fine. And many of you know me already, so most companies have promoted, that have enlisted on ekenepatience.org, such as the 5-star restaurant, the Body Shop, have enlisted Hilton Hotel, Toscana Hotel, and so many other businesses such as Solid Global Travels. So many of you are happy with my work and have paid me. For example, Mariama Salon in Houston, Texas. I received payment. I've also received payment. Hello, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a video to share how to make income no matter where you are, no matter which country you live. So if you live in India, Japan, China, Istanbul, Algeria, Morocco, Tunisia, this video will come in handy. Without further ado, let's get started. So one way you can make money is by photography. Obviously before me you can see some beautiful pictures. So you can create pictures, have it printed. You can print it with a belly, in the Netherlands, or with Vistaprint. You can edit the pictures. Afterwards you can have it printed and put it in a nice frame. IKEA is a well-known shop for selling great frames, so you can buy such frames from IKEA. You can sell these. So these frames, the price ranges from 10 euros to 20 euros, 30 euros. Probably you can print it out for 10 euros per print, like this. Put in a frame of 20 euros, that's 30 euros, and sell it for 40 euros or for 50 euros. So that's how you can earn income. So that's number one way, photography. Number two is by web design. These sites are always looking for website designers and also universities, so you can offer mentoring and coaching. So I've mentioned two ways: photography, web design. A great way is by photo modeling. So photo modeling, people always think that a model has to be very skinny. It needs to be very skinny to be a model, like a runway model, portrait model. No, it can be a bit short, chubby. You can be very tall. You can be average size and be a model. So there are several models, like models for nice pictures like this. Street photography, For street photography, you don't need like a very glamorous model. you can actually be like, you know, an amateur model, to be a model for a photographer that is looking for someone for street photography. So I have done street photography, I've done photography, nature, night photography, portrait, glamour, bikini lingerie. So I have a lot of experience. So I've mentioned 3 ways. Number 4 way is to sell your pictures on iStock, Shutterstock, or Fotolia. So website design is the act of creating, you know, act of creating things online and try to, promote them. So it could be, you can create a nice blog, you can create a nice website where you talk about photography, or website you talk about modeling, so that's web design. On WordPress you can choose to have a paid template and a nice paid theme, or you can opt for the free option. So sometimes you need to pay like $4 every month. You need to pay for 1 year, 6 months, it all depends. So you can opt for one of these options in build website. So you can build abstract websites, you can build for yourself, you can build for people. So that's a way of making money. So web designers earn different amount of income. Sometimes you need to find job on LinkedIn, Indeed, on Google, ZipRecruiter. So you can create an account on iStock, Shutterstock, or Fotolia and have your pictures sold there, or sell your pictures there, or you can sell your picture on Flickr or 500 PS on other websites, and you may advertise yourself on Google via Google Ads, YouTube videos, Facebook ads, and have people informed about it. Another great way to make money is by becoming a driver for Bolt or Uber. So Uber and Bolt are always looking for persons to work for them. So Uber bots are well known worldwide. So you can find Uber in several countries. In Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria, in London, you can find boats in Paris. So you can actually work and earn money by being a driver or supplying food with bicycles. So Dallas Bizarro is always looking for persons to work with them. And of course Taco Mundo, Taco Bell. Taco Mundo is quite famous worldwide. In the United States you have shows Taco Mundo. In the Netherlands, cities such as Breda, Amsterdam, you have Taco Mundo. You also have Taco Bell, which is very popular in the United Kingdom. And in Scotland, in Dundee, you have Taco Bell. In Amsterdam, you have Taco Bell. So here you can buy very good, I believe, Mexican food. Yeah, so delivering food to people's home is a great way to make money. So another way is by writing books on Amazon. So you can write short story books and have them published on Amazon, and Amazon can sell them for a particular price.